Well, joining me now is former Victorian Liberal Party President Michael Kroger. Michael, thanks for joining
James.
me. Brad Battin is the new leader of the Victorian Liberal Party. You happy about this decision?
Look, very happy. I think most people are in the Liberal Party in the community. Battin is for the working middle class. He's an ex-policeman, as we know. He's a community person, married family, kids, goes to all the local footy games, blah, blah, blah. He's like a Chris Minns, he's a Christopher Foley, he's no airs and graces, no celebrity, just head down, bum up. If you want someone who's going to work for you, crime, law and order, and Battin's your man, and he's not afraid, right? He understands the economics, he's not afraid, okay? So Battin is the right person at this time. Obviously very disappointing for John, but Brad Battin I've known for a long time. He's a very good person, Battin, a very good person.
You mentioned that he's a former police officer. He's also a former small business owner. So he's got experience clearly in areas where none of the Labor MPs seem to have any expertise. And of course, they're the two obvious issues in Victoria. Crime and businesses suffering badly. Do you think that he can finally get the Liberal Party to focus on the key issues? Because it's been a couple of years of distraction that, frankly, I wonder sometimes if the public are interested. The Victorian Liberal Party have made themselves a little bit irrelevant through all of this mucking around with Moira Deeming and the associated issues. Can he get the party back on track?
I think so. You've got to take the attack to the opposition. This is what Brad will do. I mean, look at Dutton. All right, Dutton's done a number of big things since he's become leader. He's taken on the immigration issue. He's stood firm with the Jewish community in Israel. Nuclear, right? He stands firm on law and order and these big issues. On budget repair. I mean, Dutton's not afraid. We are in a crisis now in this country. Certainly in Victoria, there's an economic and law and order crisis. Battin, and the other thing you've got to remember about Victoria, in 18 and 22, when Matthew Guy was leader, he lost those two elections mainly because this fellow, Daniel Andrews, spent $100 billion of the public's money. Remember, he famously said, you can have a rail line and you can have hospitals, you can have it all. He spent $100 billion. He's left Victoria bankrupt. Then he wandered off and he's left this Jacinda Allen in charge. I mean, I can win an election if I spend $50 billion, mate. And that's what he did. He bought those elections and it's an absolute disgrace what he did.